Hey guys! So I noticed that on YouTube there aren't a lot of writing videos that are short and simple and to the point. I figured I'd give it a whirl then. Today we're going to be talking about writing a story, and we're going to be using a process called the snowflake method. Step 1 to using the snowflake method. If you have an idea or a concept for a story, turn it into a sentence. Just something short and simple, like, one day a squirrel returns home to find that his tree has been cut down. That in itself demonstrates a concept, a conflict, and it's a 10-second selling device for when you want to try and get published. For step 2, you want to start working on turning that sentence into a paragraph. When you do this, you want to make sure that you introduce some conflicts, the typical Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 kind of things. So let's say, a squirrel returns home one day to find that his home tree has been cut down. Not only has our furry friend lost his home, he also doesn't know where his family is or his beloved nuts. We all have beloved nuts, but this is a squirrel. It's important to him. That in itself introduces a conflict, which overall is what a story is. Things are good, something goes wrong, the character works on making that right again, and usually things are good again by the end. Step 3. Characters! I don't know why I did that. Characters are the most important part of your story. Create a list of personal traits that you want each of your characters to possess. Every character should, over the course of a book, or story or whatever, should have a name, a goal, a motivation to reach that goal, a conflict, and an epiphany. Epiphany as in, how will your character grow, or how will they have changed from the course at the beginning of the book to the end of the book. So let's say the squirrel then is conflicted whether or not he wants to look for his family or his nuts. Now, granted, that doesn't make him a very morally right squirrel, but it does introduce an internal conflict that the squirrel, or our character, will have to overcome if he ever wants to move forward and reach the conclusion of the story. Step 4. Decide what kind of ending you want. A happy ending is usually what most people aim for, but occasionally we do get sad endings. I'm still crying over Titanic. In this case, our squirrel overcomes his selfishness and sacrifices his nuts to go and find and reunite himself with his family. Boom! That's how I want the book to end, and that's how the book is going to end. I just need to use my imagination to create the steps that my main character is going to have to take to get to that conclusion. Always know where your story is going. Your reader should be the one flying blind, not you. Squirrels can't fly, either way. Flying squirrels. And there you have it. One sentence plot summary. Paragraph-long story summary that includes a conclusion. Always know where you're going. Well-rounded characters. At this point, you should have enough material to begin writing a draft. Remember, writing a first draft can take up to a week, a month, in my case 7 years. But if you work hard and keep at it, eventually you will get there. I'll leave a link to the snowflake method in the description below. Check it out, it'll help immensely, and in some cases can actually help with essays too. If you like what you see here and you're interested to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, this is my first video. I don't really know how to end this. And